Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Fergus channel. Just coming at you with another video today, and today we're going to take a look at some of the stuff McFarlane's going to be coming out with here soon. I know today is the 18th. It's the day before the 19th as usual, but they have the Walmart Collector Con going on tomorrow, so I'm guessing there's going to be some releases and some talk of some new stuff. Now, some of the stuff they talked about, I think it was the 13th, was a lot of stuff that kind of has already been talked about. So I don't know what's why it's taken so long to come out with anything. On the 13th, they kind of came out, showed a lot of the same stuff we've already seen, like what was the Hellboy and some of the Image stuff and the Mortal Kombat stuff, which is already on the shelf, supposedly. I've seen some at Target. I have no interest in any of that. But as we were going along, let's see, they had McFarlane Week, April 5th and 11th, exclusively at GameStop, which I've seen, which I've never shopped at GameStop for action figures. So I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. I did see in one of the comments somebody said something about ordering Star Wars figures from GameStop. So I don't know. Like I said that might be something, another area to look at. But anyways, also we have they had a July Target Summer Geek Out collector spot. I don't know what exactly that all supposed to mean, but as we were watching, or I was watching by myself. I did see that the superpowers that McFarlane's doing, they're going to have I guess it's kind of an exclusive deal with Entertainment Earth. I don't know if they had anything else about that. Not that I remember, but I don't really do superpowers, so I think they're cool. I used to have some of them when I was a kid, but it was a line. I was like, well, if I do it, where I'm going to put it, and it's just, I don't know if I want to mess with it. So it would have been something cool to get into if I didn't already have like the DC Multiverse stuff. So it's kind of a little bit of overkill. You got your 7-inch, and then I think those are 3 3/4 or something like that, or close to 4 inches. I think it's 3 3/4. So could be wrong, but they'll be at Entertainment Earth coming in July, or coming in summer 2026. So, and then they also talked about, what is this, March customer appreciation at the McFarlane store. Shop now, you get 30% off tees. Do I need some more t-shirts? No. So that wasn't really any interest to me. They did show that a lot of the Mortal Kombat, the classic, you got Liu Kang, Scorpion, Raiden, Sub-Zero, and Reptile showing up at Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, $29.99. Jeez Louise, that is ridiculous. And some of those figures, like Liu Kang that I've seen, doesn't call me to want to get that one. So, and then they said they're going to have some Amazon. I don't know if they're going to be Amazon exclusive, but they showed some stuff here, and a lot of it's looking like $29.99. They got Demon Slayer. I know nothing about Demon Slayer. And then they got some Todd's Mods, which they had that Joker and Solomon Grundy that I seen. No real interest in that either, especially for $20. I think that should be something, unless they're bigger ones, because I know the ones I've seen are only like maybe like that big. I think I've seen that Batman one. It seemed like there was one other one that I think it was Bane, maybe. I could be wrong. Or Killer Croc, I think it was. But no interest in that either. And they're going to have Superman, that one that we just did a review of from the movie, the 78 movie. $34.99 on Amazon, which, whew, that's a little bit cheaper, I guess, but whatever. And then they had some stuff about World of Warcraft, which I had no clue why they were talking about that. I mean, obviously because of figures, but this was Canadian. I don't know. I don't know what that means exactly. It's just something they were showing that they're selling in Canada. I don't know if it's here. I know they got Warcraft stuff here, and then they had like one for France. I don't know what any of that means. Way beyond me. So no interest in that for me personally. Had some pictures of the Todd's Mods, the Demon Slayer stuff. Demon Slayer seems to be really popular. I don't get it. That once, my wife and I were actually talking about that last night. And the music's popular, I guess. I don't know. I just know that one song. I forgot how it goes. But then we had the stuff that I'm kind of more interested in. We had the Batman stuff. They have a Hush one that they're releasing, which it looks like a lot of reuse on the body. I do like the pouches on that one, and the cloth cape with wire, and then the what is more like the Justice League Batman, I believe. So that one has a cloth cape. I do like the color of that one, and it's a little bit cheaper. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in with that one. I think that one's already up for sale. I think all these are. I think pretty much I forgot what that one is called that's in the, has the trench coat. I forgot what they kept calling it. It'll come back to me at some point. But that one, I don't know anything about it. I do like the pouches and the trench coat on it and the big flap. And that's it on the Batmans. Then they talked about the Elite Spawn again, which that is a really good looking figure, but I haven't seen it. I know it's supposedly in the stores. I guess they're going to be doing a re-release of it again. I really don't know. So then we had that Shadowhawk again they were showing, which was cool. I don't really have any interest in that. They're kind of doing he's pretty excited. Seemed like Todd McFarlane was talking about it with the image releases of some of the stuff they have. The Shadowhawk was made by Jim Valentino, I think that's his name. But that one, it looks cool, but I don't know. Do I need that? No, I probably wouldn't get that. Now, the Savage Dragon that he had, I've talked about that last time. That one is I think that one's going to go quick. That is made by Eric Larson. From the pictures, it looks like it comes with an extra head. I guess one with a mustache, one without, 2 pairs of hands and a gun and glasses. So I'm not sure if that's all that comes with that one. The Shadowhawk also comes with, looks like blades, some kind of grappling hook, what looks like a boomerang kind of thing. I don't know what that is. 3 pairs of hands and an extra head that doesn't have the face on it, obviously. Or it's no mask. So then he did say that they are going to have a Prophet figure that was created by Rob Liefeld. I'm not that familiar with that figure. I do remember the comic books, but it was so long ago I don't remember. Then I think it's Mark Silvestris. I think that's his name. He created Witchblade, which I did have Witchblade, a few comic books of that. I know they had a show. I think they had a show of that. Really cool artwork in those books back in the day. Yeah, that was kind of it that he talked about on Image. I don't know if we're going to see some of those other figures tomorrow, which is the 19th, what he'll be talking about. And then they went on. They had the World of Warcraft stuff, which I have no interest in. So those figures look cool, but I've never even played World of Warcraft. And then they had some of the Doom figures, which they're called Doom Slayer First Elite re-release, I guess that is. It's a cool looking figure, though. So I have played Doom, but I haven't played any new Doom. So I don't know nothing about that. And then, of course, the Hellboy stuff they showed again, which looks like the pre-orders will be up March 23rd on the Hellboy, which I really don't like the way the price sounded on that, but I do like the figures. I think the regular release is with the trench coat and the shaved horns, I guess. Let's see. Well, yeah, he's got the shaved horns. He's got his regular boots, the gun, the little gun holster, the belt with the crosses and stuff like that, which look really cool. And then they said this one's the chase, which it looks pretty much the same, except it doesn't have a coat, but this one has horns and a little flame on the top of his head there. Same belt, same gun. Honestly, I would rather just have the regular release with the trench coat. Sometimes with the chases, though, you'll see a lot more of those because people, for some, kind of like the Superman that came out with the chases on it, there was a whole bunch of those, but not the regular. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like with like wrestling figures, the chases are usually hard to come by. They kind of go quick, so or they're minimal. We'll put it that way. And then what we got was pretty cool was a lot of the Spawn stuff, which I feel like we've already seen a lot of this stuff that they were showing. They had Cursed one, which looks cool, kind of bony looking black skin creepy looking thing. And then Wings of Redemption. Now these are all articulated. These weren't at first. I thought these were the statues, but these are the articulated figures. So the winged one though looks really cool. The wings look cool on it. Then they had Nightmare Spawn, which it looks okay. It just looks really creepy. uh, I have no interest in that. I just like regular OG regular Spawn. It kind of looks like he has cloth for that cape. So then we had what is it? What was it called? The construction figs, which they look like Legos. They had the Spawn ones of those from the Spawn universe. A whole bunch of different ones of that. Which, if you're into Legos, that's kind of cool. And then we had some the resin figures. I guess those are statues, 7-inch resin figures. Which that Spawn one looks really cool, but I have nowhere to put that, and I don't need it. So still looks good though. Then they had the Spawn from the first issue statue, kind of like what they're doing with the Marvel stuff, which they're doing kind of like covers, comic covers. That one would be really cool. Don't know where I'd put it. It'd be nice if I could have a corner in the house somewhere and just have it kind of up in a corner, kind of looking down on everybody. So that'd be kind of cool. And then they had another one, statue they showed. I don't know what that one's even called. I write it down. No, but it kind of looks like the Wings or the Nightmare Spawn kind of mixed with Wings of Redemption kind of thing. I have no idea what that one is. So looks kind of cool. And then they got into all the Helldiver stuff, which I have no clue about any of this stuff. All the figures look really cool. Helldivers Elite 2 Gaming. They're being sold on in Walmart and online. So, but I had no idea about any of this stuff. So, what we have, they had the Helldivers and the Warhammer stuff, which I've heard of this stuff, but I have no idea. The Warhammer stuff looks cool, but it just kind of looks like some Fallout, some Fallout outfits, Fallout armor, kind of painted up a little bit with the eagle on the front of it. They had this red one, which I have no idea what his name is because I forget it. But then this one I saw, I was just like, all the sports stuff, which they had the hockey, and I'm sure they had some. I think they had baseball. I'm sure they're doing basketball. I didn't really get into the sports stuff. The first part I saw was the hockey stuff, and I was just kind of like, to me, I don't know. To me, that there's some, I don't know how to say it. People that are really into sports, I don't know if they're really into action figures like this, especially sports action figures. Maybe someone with their favorite team, they might have one figure. I don't know if they're going to build out a whole team. I really don't know. I find it hard to believe. Like, my oldest son's really into sports, and if I got him one of those figures, I don't know if he would, what he would think. I don't know if he would be like, he would get that, then he'd want to get more. I just don't see it happening. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be really a niche thing. I don't know. Like, I go to the toy department, they've got like tons of the old McFarlane sports stuff, and I'm just like, it's for somebody. It ain't me. These look good. These that they're doing, though, they are articulated. I've only got this one look at it because I kind of went, well, I don't know if I want to watch any of this. So I kind of sped past it, but I did hear like the hockey stuff is obviously articulated. Then we got into the more DC stuff. I know that last time I was talking about DC Multiverse, I was like, I'm done. I don't care. This is it. I don't think there's anything else I'd want except for that Wonder Woman, the original Wonder Woman. And then some of these I'm looking at, I'm like, man, they look kind of cool. So I don't know. They had the Black Canary, I believe that's who that is. Fishnet legs, pantyhose on her, which she looks really good. They got a screaming head that they showed on her. And then they had, what's his name from the Shazam family? I can't remember his name. The one in the blue and yellow. I'll try to put the name down below here because I forgot it. But have no interest in that one, but it does look good. It's got a nice cloth cape. It looks like it might have wire in it. The cowboy one was Vigilante is what he was called. Have no idea about this one. I will say it looks really good though. Comes with a knife, handgun, hatchet, a rope. I guess he'd be roping something. A cowboy hat, scarf. I'm wondering if the scarf is cloth and you can take it off. I really don't know. But cowboy figure, I don't know. It looks pretty good. And then they had the Joker that's coming out, which is the '89 comic book Joker, which is still drew to look like the Jack Nicholson one, but I guess legally they can't use that one because I guess Jack Nicholson is very expensive to try to use his likeness. I guess that's the only thing I can guess. And then they had the Lobo figure that's coming out, which it looks really good. That last Lobo McFarlane didn't like set the world on fire. He's got a cool looking jacket with the artwork on the back. He's got the chain and a knife. And I guess it's a space dolphin, which I don't know a lot about that either. So I'm a little clueless on it. I do like that Lobo. I don't think I need it though. And then they had the classic Supergirl, which it looks good. It's just I just want like every Supergirl that McFarlane has released, I just don't like it. Like even that last one, the Girl of Tomorrow or Woman of Tomorrow, whatever it was, I just didn't like it. And the few I seen, I saw one at the toy department. I think they had it. They were trying to sell it for $50. I'm like, there ain't no way. I'm sorry, buddy. And then I've seen one at, I think it was at Target. I think it was at Target that I seen one, and the paint was messed up on its forehead. So I was like, well, I'm not buying that one either. So it's kind of like with Wonder Woman, except we finally did get a Wonder Woman, but no one can get it because it just sold out, I guess. But I don't know. To each his own. It's kind of a classic Supergirl though. So, and then they got into the cowls that they have, like the head sculpts that you can get for. It looks like mainly Batman, which this one looks like Batman Beyond. Oh, they had the Red Hood one too, which I've seen some of these at Target. The head bucks, the statues, as real Batman from when after Batman got his back broken. This one is the blue helmet one, but I don't know. Don't have much. Maybe if I had a desk where I did work, I'd be like have a cool little head sculpt on the desk where it's not too toyish looking, and people won't think I'm a total weirdo. So the Superman 2-pack with Mongol, I think that's his name. I like that Superman. I like that the bullets, the straps that he has on, and Mongol looks really good, painted really good. And it's the '90s Superman with the long hair and all black. I like this one here, except it's not Mayfix, it's McFarlane. So that'll be a 2-pack. So I'm figuring that one's probably going to be on up there, probably at 57, 67. I don't know how much 2-packs are going to be now though. I know some of them are pretty high. And then they had that Robin. It's supposed to be the Teen Titans Robin with the wire cape, all red and yellow. So the big purple one is OMAC. I have no idea about this one. He's got like the tentacle arm there. They said this is one you want to army build if you can. So then they had Starman from JSA, which I heard the name, but this look doesn't look super familiar to me. That's a cool looking figure with his trench coat and the art on the back and his glasses. Almost looks like he comes with a trident or something. Bronze Tiger. Don't know who that is either. Figure does look good. He said it was a guy from Suicide Squad. Now the Gangbuster figure I thought was cool. That was he popped up around, I think it was like the earlier '90s, before the death of Superman. I think he was in some Superman books. And then this one looks like a lantern. I have no clue about him. I can't hear what he said on that name, Lartfleas. Anybody know who the name of this lantern figure is? Just put it down below because I totally missed that. Then they had the Batman Dead Man, which that one looks cool, but no interest. Cloth cape, looks like it has wire. I like the pouches. Then we do another Dark Knight Returns figure, but this one has the cloth cape, which I like this one. I like the old one too. I've got it up top up there, but I don't like the fact that he's got the plastic cape. So it'd be cool to be able to have him do other stuff. So out of those releases, I like the Black Canary. That could be a possibility. The Shazam figure, which I forgot his name again, no go. The Cowboy, no go. unless it's like marked down big time. The Joker, I think so. That Joker looks really good. Let's take a closer look at the Joker though. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. I think that would be cool to have on the shelf. So that one is a definite. The Lobo's no go, no go Lobo. The classic Supergirl. No, probably not. Nope. I was looking at her feet, and I was like, those boots just look weird. I don't like it. And then they had the head sculpts, a no go. That Mongol and Superman though, man, that'd be kind of cool, but it's just way too much money. I don't need it. I could use a Mongol, but maybe if I see it separate for sale or something. And then the Teen Titans Robin, it looks good, but I guarantee you that's the scale is going to be all jacked up on that one. The cape does look cool. Already forgot his name. The one that looks like a Starro kind of figure, the all purple, no go. What was that? Star something, whatever it was. Nope. The one from JSA, no go on that one. Oh yeah, the purple one was OMAC. My bad. The Bronze Tiger. I think that's what they're saying his name is. No go on that one. Or Suicide Squad. The Gangbuster figure. I kind of like that one. I wouldn't mind having that one. And then the Lantern one. I don't know what his name is. The gold looking one, bronze looking one. No go. And then the Dark Knight Returns, the new one. The same sculpt, different piece on his chest there. Oh yeah, the dead man Batman. That's a no go. But the Dark Knight Returns one, same sculpt, legs and everything. It looks like I'm trying to see if I can. It's too far away. It's like way up there. I was trying to see if the belt was the same, which I think it is. The emblem they put on it is different. So the only thing that's really different is the emblem and the cape. The head sculpt almost looks like that re-release they did that came with the lamppost. That was a little darker and grittier looking. That's a really good looking figure that he did. So I might not be out of the game with McFarlane. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. Which ones were you going to pick up? I know it's kind of all over the place, but a lot of the stuff that was in there, I just don't really have an interest in. So I'm just kind of like just trying to watch the whole video. It's an hour video, so it'll be interesting to see what they have tomorrow. I'll probably watch it while I'm at work or listen to it at least, and hopefully see some of the other Image stuff. Hopefully we'll see some of that, and maybe there'll be some more DC stuff because large majority of this stuff that they were talking about, this was on the 13th, was stuff that was like a month ago that we did that I talked about. So, but I think it was that Toy Fair video I think we did. So, well, that's it, guys. Y'all just like and subscribe and just tell me below what you are going to get. What are you interested in? So, y'all have a good one. Later. All right, to pop back in here. One more thing before we go. There is one thing that's coming soon that I missed that I forgot they were talking about was God of War stuff from the Game Reverse stuff, I guess, from PlayStation. I'm down with God of War. If it's a new God of War, that's fine. I would like to have like a classic God of War, but I guess we will see maybe tomorrow. But anyways, just had to throw that in there real quick. Don't forget, I want to see some God of War. Later.